Today I'm going to show you how I make hamburger patties. The easiest way ever. You won't believe how easy these are with the fewest ingredients. And I know when you see this, you're definitely going to try it. You're going to be sure that it's going to need extra ingredients, which it doesn't, and you're going to love it. So stay tuned. Here we go. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and a big welcome to anybody new today. It's very cold as you can see, but the sun is out. South Africa, at least, we can always rely on the sun coming out. So I'm sitting outside and just lapping up a bit of the sun while I welcome you to my new video. Hamburgers, cocktail meatballs and chili con carne. The first thing we're going to do is take the crusts off 2 slices of bread. I'm using brown, but it makes no difference if you use brown or white. And then I'm going to add some milk to this. I don't measure, but I think it's about 1/2 cup. And then give it a good mix in. Mix it until it's mixed to a soft pulp. Then I'm going to add my beef mince. I've got a 400-gram pack. And on top of that, a packet of thick white onion soup. I really do hope you get this brand of soup or this flavor of soup wherever you live, because this really does the trick. And friends, this is all it takes. It's the bread, the milk to soften it up, and then the thick white onion soup. I think I may have to put another little bit of milk in here just to wet it a bit more. Look, the mixture looks a bit dry. And then I'm going to mix it up until it's all completely combined. Wouldn't it be nice if my arm worked that fast? I'm going to heat my pan up. And then I think I'll get into this with my hands and give it a really good mix. Now, out of this, I'm going to fashion 2 meatballs, big ones, and then flatten them and turn them into hamburger patties. There's my second one. Not perfectly round, but makes them just look that more homemade, doesn't it? And into the pan they go. I'm going to press them down, make them a bit flatter, looking more like hamburgers than meatballs. And I'll let those slowly cook. The cooking time for these patties, including turning them, is probably about 10 to 15 minutes in total. You give them a turn over and they're browning nicely. And while those carry on cooking, I can use some of that leftover mixture that I've got. Same mixture that I used for the hamburgers. And I'm going to make some little cocktail meatballs. I'm going to have a glass of wine with a friend later, and I'll take along a little snack for us to have while we have our drink together. And there I got another 10 little meatballs out of that. So out of that 400 grams, I got 2 hamburger patties and 10 small meatballs, which could be used for anything. The patties are done. Yes, I'm satisfied that they are cooked. We don't want to overcook them and make them dry. And that is what the final product looked like when I served it. I'm now going to put some oil into the pan, same pan, not necessary to wash it out. And I'm going to cook the meatballs. In they go into the hot oil. I'll just brown them and then turn it down a little. But these two just take, even with turning, probably 10 minutes in total to cook. Now, once again, using the same pan, I've emptied that oil out, and I'm going to start browning some onions, and I'm going to make a chili con carne. I'm going away for a couple of weeks, so I'm making a couple of things to put in the freezer for my hubby while I'm gone. Now I'm going to add the beef mince and give it a really good brown, and make sure that that mince gets properly browned before I add anything else to it. Now, we love sweet peppers. This is not absolutely necessary to add, but we love them, so I put in a generous, probably a tablespoon or a bit more. And continue browning. I'm now going to add a tin of chopped peeled tomatoes. Suppose you could chop your own if you wanted to. I'm taking the easy way out. Now, just a little tip. I find when I put raw tomato into something, if you don't add a teaspoon of sugar, which I just did, it can sometimes leave a soury taste. And just that teaspoon of sugar doesn't make it sweet, but it takes away that soury taste of the tomato. I'm going to cook this now until this tomato cooks right down. Let all that tomato juice cook away and just leave the lovely flavor of the tomato. Red kidney beans. That's obviously what will make it the chili con carne. I'm going to open those up now and take them over to the sink and rinse them in a colander to get rid of the brine that they're soaking in. Time to add some salt. And of course, because it is chili con carne, a nice heaped teaspoon of chili powder. And mix that all in as well. Still letting it cook down and letting all that moisture cook away. In go the kidney beans. Giving it another good mix, and then finally I'm going to put some water in. Give this a mix around, put the lid on, turn it right down low and leave it to cook for at least an hour. And there you have your delicious chili con carne to be served with some rice or whatever takes your fancy. And there it is in the freezer, just ready to be warmed up when needed. So what did you think of that? I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please give it a like. And I'd love you to comment and tell me perhaps about some easy recipes you've got. Bye for now.